Hey, good afternoon. This is Bob, Trade Genius, the 12th of February in the afternoon. and The day has played out as we expected. And usually in a bear market, which we are in, even though it may not feel like one yet because we're not at 20% loss, Mondays are usually the highs. And so, we had a relief rally, but the VIX did not relent. And that's not good news with the contract expiring in 2 weeks. And the April contract moving up to meet this one. There could be some danger ahead, and we bought some SPY puts here toward the end of the day, and I think we're going to be rewarded on them, and this is why. So here's the rollover here, and it bounced. It came top of this channel, rolled through, broke the 100%. This is the low from over here. Broke down. This was the Friday covering rally into the weekend. This is continued up, now back to the top of this channel. This is 2 standard deviations of the linear regression line looking back 100 hours, and roll back into it. Now, what we gotta look for, 2 things, is that for this to continue down, it probably needs to break 262.50 area, and then it can continue to fall. And if it breaks above 271.75, then I think it's going to try to fill this gap. So we should see, and there's that other gap up here too. But I don't think we're out of the woods yet. I think we're going to make another low here. My thing has always been 240 to 245. And I mentioned that in videos a couple weeks ago, and I think that's still in play. We're still making lower lows, lower highs. 1, 2, and 3. And we're making lower lows, low, low, and low. So you got to play with it until it changes. But with VIX aside, you should only be day trading anyway, or splashing a couple puts or a couple calls just to catch the move. You don't need a lot of size here to make a lot of money. I pretty much made my week just trading with puts and calls. Okay, so you can too, with very few contracts too. So, and you have to spread them so you get rid of the volatility aspect of it. Coming in on you if prices are moving up and so on and so forth. Anyway, so that's that. So be careful in that. Oil's still weak, and that just keeps grinding down. I'm saying oil will be in the 10 handle here at some point soon, low 50s. Oil is coming out of our ears, okay? And as the economy slows and people get older, we're not driving as much, so we have a lot of gasoline, and they don't know where to put this oil, so prices are gonna dump if they want to keep these production levels is high. We took a position today in UNG. I think it's getting washed out, so it's a good risk reward for us. I'm not going to give it a whole lot of room. If it gets below 2140, I'm out. But we're at a point now where it looks like March is going to be colder than what people think, and I think there'll be a recognition event. We're going to get this a huge pop again like we did about a month ago, and we'll just try to ride that. Staying away from the futures on it at the moment because the grind down has been just amazing. And I'll probably just day trade it here from here on out. Gold's been strong. Okay. In light of everybody telling us it's going to crash. And but it's still in a downtrend too. And it's unwinding this move here. So I'm not really sure what's going on. The miners had some strength today too, especially the small caps. But a lot of times that stuff, they push people into these positions just so they can head fake them and then gap it down the next day. So just be careful. I had AG that we've been building a position in, and we bought some on Friday at 511, and I sold that position on Friday. I sold it already at 560, so I could profit. That was like a 9.7% move. I took it. I'm still now back to my 3/5 of my position size. See if we roll back over again, and then I'll try it again. The next move down, whatever it's going to be, there'll be a lot of strength into April for gold and the metals and miners, especially if the market gets really, really, really weak. Now flipping over to everybody's favorites, the cryptos. Remember, everybody said, "Oh, this is going to be going out of business because it's a Ponzi and it's not a safe haven and blah 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 blah." Well, here's Bitcoin. This is when they called, everybody was mocking it. 80% later, it's here. and coincided with the 10% drop in the stock market. Okay, like I talked about this morning, we had buy signals on Ethereum on Sunday, worked out well. Buy signals on Litecoin, it's working out well. And I have a I'm trading it right now, so I have a sell limit at 171 for my trade position, but we're still in the buy on it, so I'm just being patient. See, I'm still in the buy mode, so I'm being patient. Hit the channel here too. Normally I would sell it, but it looks like there's some strength here, and so I'm well on my way of going for my double for next week. I'll keep you informed as to my progress. But right now, up about 8% on the move, and I think we're going to come up. We're going to tag that trend line I have marked here. Some other things interesting too. I point out this one you want to keep an eye on. This secret contracts company, Enigma. It's a really interesting company. Companies that could take burden off of the blockchain, especially with Bitcoin, and also keep the inner workings of the data secret, is going to become increasingly important. And this is also going to start trading on the Chinese exchange Huobi, and I think this thing may rock. So nice trade, a 10% trade on it earlier. Got a sell signal, but flashed to buy again, but it's the top of the channel. So we'll see what this does and comes back in. But put this on your radar. I think you guys will like this a lot. Phil loves Neo. Okay, Neo's still consolidating. And then if you like to trade, the Ripple's doing pretty good too. And I traded this one earlier from Friday and I rolled over into Litecoin for the weekend. But this is looking really nice as well. And everything's going to kind of move together. You know, the lead dog is Bitcoin, and I think everything's going to run with it. And so depending on if you want to juice some volatility or not, you know, that's how you look at some of these other coins, where you can just stay with the big dog. Anyways, Bob from Trade Genius, thanks for listening, and you know, come check us out, TradeGeniusAcademy.com. I think my partner threw up some Valentine specials, so you can get some of this stuff on sale. And if you already have a subscription to the Crypto Room, and you are looking to get these signals, you know, you already paid for it. So just put an email out there. Just give me 24 hours, because I'm trading 12 to 14 hours a day, and I check 3 or 4 times a day. And then if you forget, just say, hey Bob, you forgot, and then I'll make sure I get you in there. But I think I've got most people up, so just let me know. We'll check your subscription and then give you access, and you have access to as long as you're a subscriber. I think you'll like it a lot. If you're not a subscriber, hey, you know, we charge for the service. You're going to get value out of it. I really, really encourage you to join us. You know, we're not flashy guys, and we're not promising you riches of Arabia, but we have a good plan, and we have a good signal, and we have a good community, and we can help you make money. And when time to sell, you know, we'll tell you, hey, lighten the load. And because at the end of the day, that's the name of the game, is to make money, not necessarily to prove a point. So you guys, thank you. And then if you guys have any topics you want me to ever talk about, just throw it on the chat room, and be happy to do it if it seems to be a wide enough interest for everybody. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.